You know, like most rappers will actually have like a name that was given to them for doing something like really cool, or like, you know, I mean, there's just like you have like a gangster name, but the thing with Medikull is that actually didn't, I guess, arise out of something awesome that I had done, or it wasn't like some sweet feat that I had done that gave me the name. It actually came from a weakness. You know, growing up, I was in the hospital a lot because of ADD, like a bunch of learning disabilities, even more seriously, osteoporosis and weak bones. Like, I mean, I've been tested for scoliosis and stuff like that. So technically, I'm just always hearing the word like medical my whole entire life. When I was a little kid, I thought I was destined to play sports. You know, I played like every sport in football, baseball, hockey, golf, if that counts. You know, soccer, and I was really good at them, and that's what I really wanted to do. But I guess the fact that Medikull, that I was so limited. I mean, the doctor told me that I couldn't play sports anymore. So with that, I guess it was kind of like God closed a big door on my life, but then opened up a window through music. And so now I'm just trying to make music because I'm a medical case, and that's a big weakness and a big hindrance on my life, but it's also been like a really big blessing because I get to do like what I now have such a big passion for. And like, I know that God kind of has His hand in this music, and it's just really cool to kind of see how He's doing with that. So that's what Medikull is. Medikull is my alter name because it's part of who I am, like some of the diseases that I carry and the disabilities. But I mean, it's fine because like music is strength, and if I can play music, then like I know that it's cool. At a party, we actually grabbed the mic and just started kicking freeze for the DJ, and it was a really cool moment for me. I was like, okay, like I know I can rap, but I just have nothing to write about. But then I guess, you know, going on throughout junior year, I really kind of started to kind of find things to write about through, I guess, the culture and some of the things that I had seen in my youth, and I guess in my friends and stuff like that. So I really kind of started getting inspired, and but I was still shy about it. Like I didn't want to tell people that I could rap unless if I knew like for sure that it was going to be legit, because I had never gotten any feedback on any of my stuff, and that was kind of a hindrance to me. And that's kind of finally, I just kind of said, you know, like forget it. Like I'm going to do it. I know that I can rap. It doesn't matter that I'm from the West End or that I'm white, or it doesn't matter how I dress or how I talk, like, or where I'm from. Like I'm just gonna do it. The album's gonna be called "As I Must Speak." It's a verse in the Bible. It's Ephesians 6:20, and it's Paul. He's saying, pray for me. He says, pray that I speak the gospel boldly as I must speak. And that the last part of that really kind of spoke to me, because for a while I had nothing to write about. I see the youth, and it's in a lot of pain, and it's in a lot of hurting, and the way that we youth kind of try and cope with that are not always the best answer. And so, As I Must Speak officially was just kind of like, alright, like I have to say something. It's like now with this passion that and this burden that God's put on my shoulders, it's like I have something to say, and I have to say it. There's a lot of, I guess there's just like a lot of lies that are in the music scene and in the music business, and it's oftentimes really desolate. So through this album, like content, I just want it to be really passionate, and to I guess communicate with people. I want to show everyone that like there's more hope than just giving ourselves away to temporary pleasures and a temporary life. It's not all like that. I mean, I've got songs that are, you know, about girls, and I got songs that kind of just lean more towards, like, I don't want to say brag tracks, but, you know, it's me kind of using more tongue-in-cheek and kind of like wordplay and stuff like that, just because I love hip-hop. But really, I just don't want it to be like oh, he's a Christian, I can't listen to him, or like, you know, hey look, he's a Christian, he's probably judgmental, homeschooled, you know, like no, like I'm not that type. Like I want to be able to break that Christian stereotype. I've been in the riches of the world, and I've done some really, you know, like crappy stuff that I shouldn't have done. But it's like God is so cool, and the fact that He's forgiven me through that, even though I was like still, you know, just doing all the wrong stuff. It's like awesome, and I just want people to know with how God changed me from who I was, that He can do it through them too. I'm not coming from a perspective that's like, oh, I've never done this, but I'm saying tis. Like, no, that's not it. I've been there and I've done that, but now like God's given me so much better.